Hi there, so I'm just going to do a really quick blush and contouring video. I like Bare Minerals stuff, I like MAC stuff, I like NARS, I like sculpting stuff, so I'm just gonna do a really quick how-to. I usually use something like this for blush. It's just like, it's like a kabuki brush. Usually you can use it for other things, or something like this, which is like angled for contouring. So I'm just going to change it up just because I'm going to be using different blushes. I have this color from MAC, which is called Be Serious. It's just a really fun pink. This is called Nuance, and it's, sorry. It's like a really pretty, just really pale peach. I like this color for summer a lot because it's just so light. This is my favorite MAC blush. It's called Gleeful. It's like mauve-y and just pretty, and I'm going to use that first to just show you. Just get a little bit of blush on it, not a lot. You can tap it off afterward, and you just want to smile really big. And this is not where you want blush to be. You always want it to like kind of, your apples of your cheeks are right here, not right here really. So you want to smile really big. I know it feels kind of goofy. And just dust. Just make sure you go all the way out. And it's better to use a smaller brush for this too sometimes, but I'm using this just so you can kind of see. And just smile. I just kind of curve it up just a little bit. I don't know if you can really see that or not. It's just really nice. I like this color because it looks good on all skin tones, pale, dark, whatever. And you can layer it to make it darker if you want. Another thing I really like is this Bare Minerals. It's called True. It's like this loose powder stuff. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Like, it's really, really shimmery. I don't know if you can see that. But for that, you could even get just a little bit on like a more of a pointed brush. Can you see it on there? And smile and just put it right here. And then it's like, it's almost like a mix between a bronzer and a blush. This True color is really pretty and I like it. Just kind of swirl it around. You can get a little bit right here if you want. You just don't want to go to like right here, because then it's just going to make your whole face look flush, and that's not really how blush is supposed to. But they say like full blush cheeks are coming back in style, which I really like, because I don't think any makeup look is complete without blush. So that's just showing like just, you know, a really, really simple blush application. This is a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It's just like shimmery. You can get this. I would usually not use a different brush, but you know, I'm just gonna make sure this one has nothing on it. And just put a little bit just right there on the tip and smile. And you just want to go right along the top of your cheekbone, kind of underneath your eye. And it's really just going to give you like a more opened up effect, make your eye pop a little bit more, whereas the blush could have almost had the opposite effect. So that's just a little bit of highlighting. You know, you can use the highlighter just anywhere that you want to just kind of accent, you know. You can use a matte one. I don't have it with me right now. It's in my kit, but it's a MAC, and it's just a matte color, so not so shimmery, because shimmery can settle into your pores and actually make your pores look bigger. So a matte highlighter, sorry I blinked out for a second, can actually help too, just so it doesn't settle in your pores or whatever. This is a fun color. It's NARS Orgasm. It's like their best seller. It's not as pink as this. It's really peachy and goldy, and I absolutely love it for summer too. So those are some good ones. And then I have this Sephora sculpting disc, which is really cool, that I want to show you about. It's kind of hard because I only have one face. I also got a cheap palette offline. It's like 10 blushes. You can't really tell, but this pink is like neon pink. Like, it doesn't show up like on camera like it is in person. This is really good. I think it's like 15 bucks. And I mean, some of the colors come off better than others, some don't. But I mean, it has like a tangerine, a pale pink, a mauve, you know, a more brown, super pink, an orange. So I think this is really fun. And it's from Coastal Scents as well. I bought a bunch of their palettes to kind of try them out. Because like the blush palette I want from MAC is like $180 versus this $15, and this works pretty well, so I'm liking it for now. I also got this contouring palette. Sorry, I have to get it open here. They're huge. Like, they're huge. Like, they're like the size of my hand. And for something like this, like, this white color is a matte color. It's not sparkly, so you could use this to contour too. You can see I just have it on the tip of the brush. I'm going to do it on this side. And if you wanted, I mean, you'll see a bigger difference the more you do it. You know, if you have a larger nose that you want to, you know, slenderize or something like that, you can put like this darker shade in just like a really, really pale, a really, really fine amount, like on a brush, and just go right down the bridgy side of your nose, not the bridge. And that'll help slenderize your nose. You can even do a little bit of contouring using that same color, just a matte color, and you do not want to go too heavy. The biggest tip in contouring and highlighting is to make sure you blend. You can even take this and like just go underneath here, make you look like you have a little bit more of a jawbone, whatever. I'm going to show you my favorite contouring trick to create cheekbones. I have a really round face, and I don't really have cheekbones all the time, so I like to try and create them. This is a Sephora sculpting disc, and it looks like this. It's got just like a powder in here, right here, and then this is like a highlighter, and then this is like a matte bronzer. I have a MAC shimmery bronzer. During the summer, you know, I'll dust it over if I want, but like I said, shimmery all over your face can just define your pores rather than kind of, you know, make your face look smooth and flawless. So another thing similar to this is Bare Minerals Warmth. I don't really like Bare Minerals products like face foundation, but I love their blushes and stuff. This is just a I don't know how to describe it. That's what it looks like on the bottom right there on. I really like this for contouring as well. So it's just a lot of different options. I'm going to show you. Usually, like I said, I would use 2 different brushes for this. So I'm going to stick with this little round one for my blush. I'm going to show you. I'm going to use this Nuance, this peach color. Smile. Let's dust it. Just all the way to the hairline. Like I said, I don't go right here really. I just try and stay the apples of your cheeks. And even that just, I mean, that helps so much. You can see my face, I think it looks a lot better. My full face, you know, my makeup looks more pulled in. But for contouring, I'm going to take an angled brush like this. You can take something smaller if you have it. I'm just going to use some of this matte bronzer. I mean, just a little bit, like I'm not using tons of it. And then I'm going to, you're kind of just going to go to the side. I always make that face, which is kind of funny to show you on camera, but I do that because you just want to see that line of where you're supposed to be contouring. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll explain. I'm just going to and you can already see that it kind of gives me some definition there that I wouldn't normally have. And all that's doing is highlighting. It's contouring actually, sorry, wrong word. It's just contouring that spot. You want to blend to the hairline. You don't want to go all the way down here. You don't want to go down here. You just want to stay on that cheekbone. And I'm just going to get a little bit more on this side. Do the same thing. Just make sure you blend. And you just want to use complementing colors. Like, don't use pink and brown. Like, you can tell my blush on this side is a little bit heavier than this side. But if something like that happens, you can just get a little bit of translucent powder or something and just, you know, just go all the way over it. And that's pretty much it. I think you can kind of tell what I did. Looks like I have a little bit more of a cheekbone definition there.